Long live the king and queen! Although, don't know how Saudis feel about queens in their country. I'm Chris Wolvie, the wrestling vlogger who always tells it like it is. Once again, the WWE has to go to an actual kingdom in order to crown one lucky male and female wrestler with literal crowns. Last time they went to the end of the alphabet with Xavier Woods and Zelina Vega, and neither of them really took advantage of the push they got from the crown and cape. This time, however, they treated the tournament not as a tournament for those who needed a push, but to truly pick the best of the best who doesn't have a black or white leather belt around their waists. And the King of the Ring finals is practically WrestleMania caliber in the two finalists. Queen of the Ring? Rookie versus veteran, but to a point they both could use a push. The stakes are raised, though, with title matches at SummerSlam on the line. Add in 4 title matches concerning 6 champs and 5 challengers, and while it's not the WrestleMania-esque show the WWE is used to giving in Saudi Arabia, it should keep the oligarchs happy. And with any luck, it'll keep my prediction streak happy too. Here are my predictions for King and Queen of the Ring. Start with the kickoff match. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill defend the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships against Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. Was it just me, or did Hartwell start off disliking LeRae's win-at-all-cost attitude? I guess winning is enough for her to say, screw it, whatever works, works. You just have to wonder what Johnny Gargano and Dexter Lumis has to say about it. Now, I still think Cargill was given a title too quickly. As good a team as she and Belair seem to be, I still think they should be competing to see who really is the EST of WWE nowadays. To that end, I say the winners and new champs are LeRae and Hartwell. Triple threat for the Intercontinental Championship. Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable versus Big Bronson Reed. When it comes down to brass tacks, Shorty G has turned into a poor man's Triple H with the Alpha Academy as his evolution. He wants them solely to help him get and defend the IC titles he's lusted for all this time. And there's one advantage Reed has over the others, besides being twice as brutal as them combined, is that all he cares about is the title, not revenge. But Zayn seems to be back into little Canadian that could mode. Apparently the time he spent with Kevin Owens taught him how to win and hold titles. He just needs to be careful, though. He doesn't even have to be involved in the decision to lose the title. I think he can, though. I think he can. Winner and still champ, Sami Zayn. Women's World Title match, Becky Lynch versus Liv Morgan. Revenge tore my ass. As far as Morgan is concerned, every female member of the Raw locker room is responsible for her not being champ now. Not injuries, not Bray Wyatt's death, just the fact that the list of challengers does not start and end with her. She doesn't want revenge, she wants blood. As in literally. And she won't stop until all the Raw ladies are on the shelf. So, why start at the top? Why ain't you Rhea Ripley and then go after Lynch and her title? See, that's the problem with Morgan. Her bloodlust is bigger than her stomach. The man has been kicking ass and taking names for a long time now, and she knows how to get dirty if need be. Morgan may be a dirty player, but she's definitely met her match. Maybe after this beatdown, she'll start at the bottom and work her way up. Winner and still champ, Becky Lynch. Queen of the Ring finals. Winner to get a women's title match at SummerSlam. Lyra Valkyrie versus Nia Jax. Don't get me wrong, folks. Valkyrie is an impressive wrestler. She has to be, if it took her only a year to go from NXT to the main rosters. But Jax has been itching for recognition ever since she returned. Sure, all the ragdoll bodies she has left in her wake is something, but Imagine her taking on Bayley for the WWE Women's title. That would be a true test of if Bayley has what it takes to remain champ. It would also be a test to see if Jax deserves the monstrous profile she's been getting lately. Plus, as nice as Lynch versus Valkyria would be, I doubt that would happen. It comes down to A, which matches first, and B, who wins said match. In that case, it'll either be Bayley versus Jax or Morgan versus Valkyria at SummerSlam. And since I bet on Lynch beating Morgan, the winner is Queen Nia, the Irresistible. King of the Ring Finals. Winner gets a World Heavyweight or WWE Championship match at SummerSlam. Randy Orton versus Gunther. This will be the must-see match of the afternoon. This will be bigger than Sheamus versus Gunther at the last Clash at the Castle. Whether Owens will be there to counter Ludwig Kaiser is still up in the air, but I think it's safe to say that the ring general doesn't really need Kaiser's help unless Owens gets involved. In a battle between the youngest ever world champion and the longest reigning IC champ, expect a knockdown, dragged out brawl with some strategy involved. This one's a toughie though. With the world champ being a heel and the WWE champ a face, what would make a better match at SummerSlam? Well, with the Judgment Day falling apart at the seams without Mammy around, maybe Damian Priest is due for a face turn and leaving Balor, Mysterio, and McDonough to their own devices. Seems a lot more likely than Cody turning heel or, much worse, Logan Paul winning the title. Winner is King Gunther, the General. Finally, for the WWE Championship, American Nightmare Cody Rhodes defends against United States Champion Logan Paul. Yeah, I knew as soon as this match was announced the Friday after Backlash that Paul was not going to put his title on the line. They try to fake out with Rhodes wanting to be a Grand Slam champ, which in the current setup means winning a primary title, both secondaries, and a tag title. But no, Paul paid a lot of money to become US champ, and he'll be damned if he's going to put it up title for title. Cody was right. Paul just wants more bling for more clicks, more shares, likes, and subscriptions. And if that means getting out the brass knucks to do it, so be it. But I always thought Paul had what it took to be a legitimate superstar in the WWE. The matches he had prior to employing the knucks were not always successful for him, but they were always entertaining. He's got the talent. It's just his ego that gets in the way. He'll sneak some knucks in one way or another, but in the end it'll do him no good. Rhodes may have been the baby of the grandchildren of a plumber, but he's no dummy. Winner and still champ, Cody Rhodes. Those are my picks. And we'll go from sweltering Jeddah to not-so-sweltering Toronto for Money in the Bank. I'm Chris Wolvie, the Wrestling Blog, who always tells it like it is. Pray for peace. And I'll see ya.